Welcome to The Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's The Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
We have Tabitha Velardo and Krisha Rouse with Louisiana Women in Business magazine. This is a really cool publication that I think you really are going to enjoy. It's got some outstanding women who are not only leaders in their field, but leaders in their communities, all the way from Lafayette to New Orleans. And then we're going to have Bill Langkop and Ben Blackwell with Louisiana Hospitality and Hotel Association, and they're going to be sharing with us some of the safety precautions that have been taken that can ensure that you and your family and business travelers can come back to Louisiana and travel and do whatever you need to do to grow your business.
And I can't wait for that to happen. And in medical, sponsored by Mary Bird Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, we have Dr. Emily Cassidy, a thoracic surgeon who is going to talk about lung cancer screening. And then we're going to be talking some turkey at the end with Katie Touchstone from City Port Catering, because it's time to think about Thanksgiving.
Have you thought about your order yet?
I have.
I have too, and I printed out their menu.
Oh, good.
Yes. So we love City Pork, and we really do appreciate the sponsorship of City Hospitality Group. And so we are excited that you came to bring your magazine.
Yes, thank you
This
for having
labor
me.
of love to share with other women. We're excited that you could be here and tell us a little bit about why you decided to do this Louisiana Women in Business magazine, and then what people can expect in your next issue coming up.
Okay. Why don't you start and I'll talk about the next issue. I'll hold it like this.
Tabitha brought the idea to me. She came up with the idea for the magazine earlier this year, and she brought it to me, and I was super excited because I'm all about, empowering women and educating them and making them feel better about themselves, and that's basically what this magazine does.
So, Krisha, your role is really the editor. You work with the writers, you help put together the content.
Correct.
Y'all discuss who's going to be featured, and you really have kind of a couple of amazing people, 2 or 3 or 10 or 15 or 20 amazing women in here.
Yeah.
So, tell us kind of why you even started this to begin with, because there's really not a lot of women business magazines in Louisiana, are there?
No. Okay, so I was actually selling ads for another magazine, and I bought a couple of page ads in some magazines, and when I picked them up, I felt like I was looking at a coupon catalog, just one ad after
Sure.
another. And I just thought, I could make a magazine, and I'd like for it to be for people like me, because I'm a CEO. I own 3 companies, and I'm like, all of us have the same questions, right? So if we could answer those questions and motivate other women in business, and I'm Louisiana all the way, like 5 Louisiana shirts. I'm Cornerstone Marketing Agency of Louisiana. We're Louisiana Women in Business. So it's just about our state and helping other women, and that's what I just went for it. You know what? I was at the chiropractor, and I looked down and I saw a magazine that said that there were 240,000 new women-owned businesses open in Louisiana.
Wow, I didn't realize there were so many.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder
you're
if
going
they
to have a
counted us.
lot of potential for content, aren't you?
And I was like, now is the time. So
Now's the
then I
time.
called Christian, and I'm like, let's have a meeting. 'Cause,
Yes.
like, nobody's a better grammar Nazi than this one here. So I knew where to go. She'll call you
I'll
out
take
on
it.
You're the ideal woman, and she spells it correctly. Is that right?
I'm the brain and the mouthpiece, and you could be the looks and the.
She's definitely the mouthpiece. It was her brainchild. I'm blessed to be a part of bringing it to fruition, because we've gotten a lot of amazing feedback. Everybody loves the content. It's really good stuff.
And you've barely hit the shelves. I mean, it's just been
I know
out,
we've
what?
been out
2 weeks, maybe?
Yeah, 3.
3, and so you have it at a lot of locations. It's a free magazine,
It
correct?
is.
And I know that there's a huge list of places throughout the state that you can pick these up, right?
Yeah, we're at 60 locations right now, but that.
I'm not going to make you rattle them off. It'll
Please
be
don't.
worse than the alphabet.
We'll
right?
share it. We'll share it.
We will. We'll share it on our Facebook page at Rocket Right Radio. Awesome. But let's talk about, you have a lot of women that are featured throughout the entire state in here. So how did you connect with some of these women?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Laura Fuentes, Krisha actually had remembered that she opened a business about 10 years ago. And when I looked her up, she had, I was like, she's super successful. She's got 90,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. She's won competitions on Food Network and everything.
Wow.
I emailed her, so sweet, like pumped to talk to me. So we had a Zoom meeting because it was in August and we weren't meeting in person. And I just had coffee with her yesterday, and she's so cool. Like, she's the coolest. I call her Wonder Woman.
You see, a big key to her success is she's open. She's willing to work with other women. She wants to network, and there's a relationship there. And one of the things about women, we do want to connect with each other. We really do want to help each other.
Right.
And so that is a powerful network. And this is another tool of people building those relationships. Because there's going to be people, even though she has 90,000 people on her YouTube channel, there's going to be people that have not heard of her, don't know what she does, and this is a way to connect them to her. And you never know.
At Momables, it's the coolest thing. It's recipes and meal planning and how to cook more healthy for your family and stuff like that. But this woman right here, this woman right here is the new anchor for WGNO in New Orleans. And I hit her up on Instagram, and she answered me and talked to me, and we're friends now too. I had brunch with Tamika Lee, and her thing was actually, I was like, I couldn't believe you answered me. I just had to take a shot. And she was like, girl, I'll talk to anybody. Like, she was like, didn't have makeup on. She just rolled in from the station. You know, she's just awesome.
And you've got other women too. Last week we had Debbie Trailer that came in, talked about the music that she's done. She's had a lifelong career in music and is a business owner and has been involved with multiple businesses, including Pelican Broadcasting.
Yes.
And so she is the one that connected us. So she connected all of us.
That's the whole game, is connections.
That's right.
Exactly.
Miss Debbie is phenomenal. Debbie's Bridal on the Airline Highway.
So in addition to featuring women in each issue and their businesses, and people can learn from their successes, but you also have educational articles in there and lots more content.
You said articles, so I'm going to turn to Krisha and she can.
Yeah.
We try to run the gamut with the articles and with content. We are not specifically for just business women. We want any woman that picks up this magazine to get something out of it that improves her life, whether it's inspirational, motivational, health and wellness, sexual health, business, finance, like everything. The content is just amazing.
And it's a beautiful magazine too. You know, sometimes you can see magazines and you know, it's very nice to look at. The pictures are great.
It feels substantial.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It's not newsprint. It feels like a nice magazine that you'd want to keep, and then maybe you'd want to share.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Oh yeah, and there's a couple of busy blondes right there too.
That's a nice ad.
Yes,
that is a nice ad. We appreciate you including us in this, and
you've done a few ad creations before.
Yeah, just a few.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, Cornerstone Marketing is your business, and so you help businesses really grow their reach. And so, you know, we're all Partners One members, and so now you're a brand ambassador with Partners One. They're our studio sponsor. We are so thankful for Partners One.
Yeah, we love
since we're broadcasting
Partners One.
here from the capital city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to the 700 Partners One members and 4,500 across the Southeast. We're thankful for that.
Partners One is awesome. I wish I would have looked it up before. And I've signed some of my clients up as well, so now they're getting involved and using their moxie to do trade with other companies, and it's just building that business economy that I didn't even know was there.
Well, you know, it's really important, I think, for women to share the story behind their story, and that's one of the things that we've loved about doing this show for so long. We love the story behind the story. What started out as your motivation? Where did that path take you? Where did you end up? And it's sometimes not exactly where they planned, as we've talked about.
Right.
You know, sometimes it's like blazing a trail, and other times it's just a way to mentor others.
Right.
Yep. So what do we expect now? So this is going to be a quarterly magazine, right? And so the next issue would hit the stands when?
January 15th.
And what do you have planned for that?
Oh,
Because I know you're planning right now.
Go ahead.
okay. So I have Erin Padrami, who is an attorney, Padrami Law Firm, as a featured CEO. I want to mention that if you go to the website, you can nominate women to be a featured CEO, and we'll feature them and vote on the Woman of the Season. So we put that list up, and you can vote at the end of December. So then we'll choose who's on the cover.
That's a
Right.
great idea.
And go ahead and give that website so that folks can look it up.
LAWomeninBusiness.com. All social media is LA Women in Business, right? And there's one other thing. Oh, Ashley Gibson, a Louisiana State police officer, owns a gym. She's a boxing champion as well. So she's going to be featured in the winter too, the January edition.
We'd love to meet all these women.
Let's bring them on.
We would really love to meet all
Heck
these
yeah.
women.
They're all amazing.
And so where can people reach you? If they want to email you, how can they reach you?
Editor at LAWomeninBusiness.com or Tabitha at LAWomeninBusiness.com. Our number and all of our information is on the website, LAWomeninBusiness.com.
Website and all social media.
Yep.
Easy to remember.
That's right. And we appreciate Partners One Studio sponsorship for bringing y'all to us. And we're going to be back in just a second. We're going to talk with Bill Langkop and Ben Blackwell from the Louisiana Hospitality and Hotel Association. And hang tight, because we're also going to be talking about some things you need to be aware about for lung cancer screening and prevention, as well as city pork. We're going to be talking about a little good food. You know, we love to talk that food.
Well, say we're talking turkey, we're probably talking some pork too.
That's right.
What's on your Thanksgiving table? I don't know. Betsy's going to share with me. Make sure you listen up, because there will be a deadline.